What is going on with SUI? We got some big headlines here. Why don't you go ahead and take us away?
Yeah. Biggest one here is Phantom Wallet expands to the SUI blockchain. If you know, you know. That's a pretty big headline. Reflecting its multi-chain evolution, SUI's 100% value surge underscores its growing appeal in the blockchain space, says Octo News here. But it doesn't stop there. If you go, one thing that we noticed here at the Investing Bros research team was that if you go to the SUI website, it's got this interesting little call to action up at the top. It says pre-order your SUI Play 0x1 now. And we were talking with Crux before the stream, and he followed this and he brought it to our attention. This is what you see if you click on and you click on and follow that link. It goes to this. This is the product that looks like it's going to be coming out for SUI, or it's at least in pre-order on their official website. This is making me think of Solana Phone, right? Releasing a real-world digital, not an asset, but a digital device that you can, in this case, play video games on. For the SUI phone, you can do everything that you can do with a smartphone, or Solana Phone, I should say. Now, the point is that SUI is following the playbook of one of the most successful cryptos that we've seen in the last 3 years, in the last bull market, which is Solana, right? So SUI continuing to take the right steps here. Whether or not this gaming thing is going to be successful, who knows, right? But they are clearly following the same playbook. It's a playbook that has worked in the past. SUI is continuing to build on that momentum, showing investors, value investors like myself, that they are here to play ball. They're not messing around. There's not a pump and dump. Yeah. They are wanting to do the real thing here and get big adoption.
Yeah, and as we transition to the charts, should have said this in the intro portion of it, but I want to give you guys a thought about where SUI really could get to by March or April of 2025.
Quick message from the sponsor of today's video, Legacy Network. You can check them out at legacynetwork.io. Legacy Network is helping to gamify the education and learning process for a variety of topics. If you find it difficult to learn, or if you even struggle with getting excited about learning, Legacy Network has definitely cracked the code on helping you get motivated and excited about learning new things. With fun and poppy lessons and even quizzes, you're going to be able to earn real-world rewards as well as learn and add to your knowledge set when it comes to whatever you want to learn about. So go check out their website today. You can play with this cool smoke feature on their website at legacynetwork.io. They are the future of education, powered by AI and the blockchain. And thanks again to Legacy Network for sponsoring this video.
We're making some major moves right now that leads me to believe, I know the price currently is just about $4, but we could be seeing a 5x or a little higher in just a couple of months, up to $20 per SUI. Let me explain as to why. T-Shim did a great job of breaking down some of those fundamentals, what we're working on fundamentally. But you know what? SUI's gotten a name here recently. They call it the Solana Killer. I hate that name. I don't think that it's going to kill Solana. I think Solana is a very legitimate and very good project. But could it be the Solana copycat? That's a theory we've actually talked about quite a bit here on the channel, and I think that there's a very good case that it ends up happening. I put out on Twitter earlier today that we broke a very significant level of resistance. If you're on the weekly chart, you're going back to kind of the early days of SUI, you're going to see a trend line. You know, it's a rising W, you might call it. It's a higher high and higher low, but this macro, but, consolidation phase that if we see this copy Solana is followed by a very, very, very explosive growth. What am I talking about? Let's go over here and take a look at the Solana chart. Remember that rising W. We saw a very similar pattern on Solana not that long ago, early in 2023, right? These higher highs and higher lows with a trend line that looks very similar. But what would happen to Solana after breaking above this trend line? It would go on over the next couple of months to rally over 420% before it finally getting a little bit of a cool off, entering into a sideways down channel trajectory. Of course, Solana's gone higher than this level, but what we're talking about right now is where SUI could be by March or April. And this is a 420% rally that Solana had. The truth is that SUI actually could outperform this and have greater than a 420% rally. But I'm going to keep this nice and simple and conservative and say, let's just say SUI does the copycat move and goes exactly the same way Solana does. Again, a rising W, volatile movements here, but now we've broken above a serious trend line. A 420% move, if we repeated, would put the price action of SUI right up here, just over $20, actually putting us in the range of about $21 per coin. I think earlier, we talked about a price prediction that in April or so, we could be closer to $30. After some reevaluation on SUI, I think getting to a 1.5% dominance is a little soon. SUI.D right now, the SUI dominance chart has us climbing very fast, right? But still below the 0.5% level. While I believe that SUI could have a 1.5% dominance by the end of 2025, I think the more realistic expectation is this trajectory continues and we get closer to about a 1% dominance for SUI. If that's the case, it would give us a market cap for SUI of about $60 billion. And then, of course, $60 billion divided by the supply it will have in March would match up with this price prediction move, giving us roughly a $20 or $21 SUI. This is absolutely something you guys should be watching. Do not sleep on SUI. Yes, it's been rallying, but it's because it's one of the hottest altcoins in this bull market. And again, could very well be the next Solana, the Solana copycat, with a 420% or greater move coming in the next couple of short months. Let us know, though, in the comments, in the chat, what do you think about SUI? Is $20 too high, too low? Let us know what you think. Go ahead and smash like, hit subscribe as well. That is the SUI news of the day. T-Shroom, what are your thoughts about that? Again, it's kind of an update to our SUI, our short-term SUI price prediction. Do you think that $20 is reasonable for SUI holders in the next, 4 months, I guess?
Ooh, 4 months seems a little bit quick,
Yeah.
But I think if any project is going to see massive gains like that, I think SUI is definitely in line to do it. Man, it's just gotten so much adoption, like we've shown. It keeps making the right decisions from a communication with investors standpoint, communication with even institutional investors as well as retail investors. I don't know that I've seen headlines around SUI getting an ETF, even speculation on it.
It's too young. It's too young.
Yeah, I think so. Let me actually look that up really quick.
I want to clarify to people in chat, because I see people saying it can go to 30 to 50, other people saying 20 is too low. I think SUI is going much higher than $20 in the bull market. I'm simply talking about mimicking what Solana did, and Solana's not done rallying, that we could by March see $20. We might see higher. Again, that 420% rally on Solana had a much larger market cap at the time than SUI did. So if you were to say it copies the market cap increase, then yeah, we're probably talking about a $30 SUI by March. Yeah. But I'm with T-Shroom. I think we always have to be very reasonable with our expectation. Again, we're talking about a 5x between now and the next 4 months. Is that doable? Is it possible? Absolutely. But we don't want to necessarily set ourselves up for massive disappointment. So for me, I'm thinking $20 by March, $50 by the end of 2025, and then of course $80 if we have that extended cycle, $80 by the end of 2026. That's kind of where I still am in camp of. But I understand, and I'm glad that you guys are more bullish on SUI than I am. I have a nice bag of it. I would love to be short. Would love for us to see a $30 by March. I probably could do a lot with my SUI holdings if we saw $30, $40 by March. It would be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I did go ahead and search up SUI ETF, and I believe this was a European one, SUI ETP, but Grayscale SUI has a SUI Trust, which these Grayscale trusts, these are all likely to be converted into ETFs, spot ETFs, when regulatory clarity comes in post Trump administration. So, VanEck, Grayscale look like they're trying to front run the institutional sale of SUI price action, SUI exposure to the institutions, but the retail, like in crypto, like in crypto in general, the retail is actually getting a bit of a front run here to the institutions.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. What a time to be alive and to be awake to what investing opportunities there are out there. So I love it.
Hey there, if you enjoyed this video, don't just smash the like and hit subscribe, but watch another one as well, like this one right here. And if you want to learn more about trading and investing and get more confident along the way, learning with an amazing community, you might want to click this link right there. So go ahead, click them.